Hello you guys and welcome to the channel. My name is Mili and today I'm gonna be sharing with you my thoughts on the new blurring skin tint from Covergirl. So let's jump right away on this one. So I have to be honest with you guys, I don't use a lot of Covergirl products. It has never been a brand that called my name, or everything is so simple, and I think it is more towards dry skin. They had a oily skin line, but I never tried. I thought it was more like a medium high coverage foundations, and I never used it until I got the last year the serum one that looks like the Chanel one, the Water Fresh. So that one I loved, and I had it in 2 shades. And I heard about a matte skin tint that they just released, and you know me, like matte skin tints foundation have my name on it. So I went ahead and purchased the new Covergirl Blurring Skin Tint with SPF 30. I heard mixed reviews on this one. So this looks like it's in the Clean Fresh line from Covergirl. But I think they had something like a skin tint or foundation with coconut oil, coconut something, and there was like 50% of the people didn't like it, 50% like it. I never tried. I was tempted many times, but I never tried. But if it's matte, again, I will try it. So it took some time to arrive to Canada, but I have to say it wasn't as long as it usually does, because it's with SPF and there are some restrictions here that are a nightmare for us to get SPF. Anyway, I went ahead and purchased the shade 425. This is calling for a light coverage, soft matte finish. And it says, yeah, broad spectrum SPF 30 with 2% niacinamide. So let me show you the shade. It is 425. It's yellow. As you can see, it's warm. It's like a yellow, kind of too big. 425, I think it is every 5 numbers, so I think it's 405, 410, 425, something like that. In the light medium warm category, I feel like it's a little bit dark. I mean, it doesn't look as dark when I apply it. It's darker. It looks on me, it looks lighter because I apply powder, but actually this is how it looks. I'm gonna apply a little bit more so you guys can see. I will have to say it is a little bit low, goes a long way. This is not a light coverage at all. This has a solid medium coverage, and it has soft matte finish. When you blend it, it's pretty much velvet matte finish. It has a moussey texture, like the Wee pots, the very popular pots that are there for lips and cheeks. This has the same texture, like a pudding, like a soft, cushiony texture. So as I mentioned, a little bit goes a long way if you want to get a lightweight coverage. I would say build it up, and I will go in sections, like half of the face and then the rest of the other side, maybe just a T-zone, and then you start spreading all over. This dry down and sets, I would say, fast, and it doesn't agree with all of my skincare. My regular SPF, which is matte, has a velvet finish. It doesn't go very well. I think you have to go, like, your base has to be kind of hydrated, with a soft hydration, in order for it to blend better. So as always, I'm gonna pop up here how the foundation is just applied, how it's looking recently applied. As you guys can see, it looks very soft, very like I normally do. Like I normally apply my powders, my setting spray, and I use my primer, the Danessa Marix. Normally this is the one that I use, and this is how it's looking after just recently applied. Sorry. Now here is how it's looking after 6 hours of wear, because I forgot to take a picture or a video of how it's looking earlier, but this is how it's looking at 6 hours, and it's looking pretty good. I haven't touched up at this point. As you guys can see, again, the oil is gonna come up, but they are very well controlled. For a 6 hour, it's looking beautiful. It is looking beautiful. Everything is intact, and the soft matte finish is still there. Now this is how it is looking after, I would say, 12 hours of wear. It is looking fine. Like the oil has come up, but it is well controlled. I will prefer to blot maybe at around 8 hours. After 8 hours, I would say you need to blot, because for my taste, at least for my preference, I will prefer don't see any oils, but it's up to you. For me, at 8 hours is the point for blotting. Okay, final thoughts. You have to be careful with the shade selection. You have to test it, or if there's a sample, just try and get tested or sample. I will prefer to go, I'm gonna buy the lower shade because this is a little bit dark even right now in the summer, and I will prefer something light so I can kind of mix and keep using in the coming up seasons. So the shade selection is hard to pick, but it's normal for the drugstore, right? It's not easy. It's not always easy to find the correct shade right away. You have to be very lucky. For the blendability, I will say if you're looking for a medium coverage soft matte foundation, this is perfect. Like for the finish, if you're looking for a soft matte foundation with a solid medium coverage, this is perfect. It is a good price, and I would say it has a medium coverage. So, but if you're looking for a light coverage matte finish, I would say you have to work in section and a little bit by section, so you can get what you're expecting, right? Because it dries, and after it dries, it's not gonna be easier to blend. So if you go a little by little, you can, until you get your preferred point, it's fine. The only recommendation that I will give you is that you will have to have good prep. It's not gonna work under matte finish skincare. It wanna work in a hydrated, easy to move type of primer or base. Durability, phenomenal. It's gonna last the entire day. So you guys can see here this is the finish. It's pretty much matte. It's matte. If you see reflection, it's because of the light, but it is matte. It lasts all day. For durability, 5 points. Great. It works the entire day. It's gonna last. I don't feel it gets wear out on my skin anyway. It lasts the entire day, and yeah, beautiful. 5 out of 5. Now, how it gets compared with the soft matte or luminous matte from Mili, the foundation. I would say that one It blends like easier because it's a liquid one, but it has a more as a luminous matte finish. This one is matte, not dry, but it's matte. So that is the difference. Both have the same coverage, I will say. If you're looking for more luminous finish, I will go with that one. For oily skin, matte finish, I will go with this one. Both have, Maybelline one has a good oil control, but after trying this one, I think this has a little bit better. It probably give you a couple of hours more of oil control. Now, if you compare with the last version of Skin Tint Concealer Foundation of L'Oreal, the Skin Ink, the red one, I'm gonna pop up a picture here. That one is a light coverage, matte finish, great oil control. So it's gonna be up to you. Value wise, this is more than the other one, but I think that shades are better than this one. So it's gonna depend on you what you're looking for. If you're looking for a medium coverage foundation, go with this one. But if you're looking for a light coverage, I will say, and a concealer at the same time, I will go with that one. So it's gonna depend on what you like. Finally, I've been enjoying this one. I will get a new shade on this one, and I will recommend it. Yeah, I will recommend it over the high-end ones. And I will say, even if I compare this one with the Chanel one that I have, that is a matte finish, the velvet matte, this has better oil control. This is thicker, but the Chanel one is a little bit lighter. Anyway, it's gonna be up to you where you're looking. For me, this is a winner. Thank you for being here, and see you soon. Bye.